Let your hip fall, Felix. Yeah. So, guys, check it out for a second. Let me see the dummy. We'll go dummy, and then we'll. Okay. So you do what Felix has is like he has a yoga mat that's rolled up. It's perfect. Okay. So, all right. So I'm imagining an arm coming up, right? So I'm gonna post my hand to the close side, right? And then I'm gonna take a step over the head, and my elbow is gonna drive down towards my other hand. So I have to put my elbow right here to the floor, all right? And I won't be able to put my elbow to the floor unless my body turns. When my body wheels around, my hip is gonna drop to the floor, okay? So this comes over, okay? We imagine somebody going for the underhook. We're gonna take a step, and then our body's gonna start going over the head, driving our elbow to the floor, okay? Take this big back step. I should end up like this, right? With my bottom leg way up by the head. Then I'm sliding that leg up underneath and into this turtle position, okay? Go again. So plant, okay? Here, step over the head, drive my elbow to the same side of whatever you're using so that your body has to go up over the head, turn, big back step, and then this front leg, you should have a wide stance. This front leg comes up underneath, okay? I have to find something that's not dark, okay? All right, so get going on that again. So post, step, drive, wheel. Okay. Watch. Okay. Go. The elbow, big step. Post, big step. Drive the elbow, big step back. There you go. Now I'm gonna drive you. Yes. Let your hips fall, Felix. Yep. Good. Good. Okay. Very good, everybody. All right. So those are our two pass kind of maneuvers. Big step. Oh, there you go. Slide your front leg back now. There you go. Very good. So when we do this, okay, and our partner, they're going for this this underhook, okay? We're gonna go over their head with our leg and drive this down, come back. Okay. So I end up right here, right, with my elbow down, And I'm actually in a position where I can start to take a back harness. All right. But it's really easy for him to pull his shoulder blade back to the floor. Now I am in a top position, which is okay, but he has protected his back. Okay. So when I do this, I want to give myself more options. All right. So that's why we drive this or pull this leg back. And when we do that, we're going to drop our head down behind their back. Okay. So here. So once my head is below his back, it's very difficult for him to slide out. I'll have a tight harness, and my head will be blocking the back of his shoulders like this. Okay. So it will be down here like this, right behind his back. So now I've got two really awesome things going on. One is that I can take his back. Actually, three awesome things. Two is if he gets to his back, I'm still in top position. And three is that I can do a head and arm triangle from that position if he pulls his back down. Okay? So when I'm here, okay, I drop my head down, I block the shoulders, I'm pulling this back, and if right now he pulls his back flat to the mat, my head goes straight to the mat, and I've got a head and arm, I got katagatame, okay? So let's practice that position, okay? You're gonna have to go slow with your partner. I'm gonna adjust the angle a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. So put your feet down there. Put your head that way. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna have or imagine our partner doing this underhook. So we're gonna smash our hand to the floor. We're gonna step over, and we're gonna drive our elbow to the floor and bring our body around here, okay? And then we're sliding back and bringing our head down, okay? If I put my elbow to the floor, it will be very easy for me to then reach up underneath the head, okay? So I'm here, I'm bringing my leg back, and they bring their back to the floor. Okay. My head is going to go to the floor. I'm going to grab my hands together, and I'm going to give them a good squeeze. Okay. You don't have to choke your partner every time, but just kind of get in that position. So the hand that is under the neck is palm down. Okay. The hand that is on the back side is palm up. And I'm going to grab, and I'm going to squeeze. Okay. So one more time to the other side. Okay. So our partner starts to do this underhook. Our hand goes down, big step, drive our elbow. Okay. Our head comes down. We start bringing our leg back, and they go flat to their back. So our hand comes through, palm to palm. All right. And then I want to get my head down and into his, like, bring the back of my head right behind my ear, right to above his ear. Give him a good squeeze, okay? So let's try that for a minute and see if everybody can get that, okay? Felix, you're just imagining that you got a partner and you're going to Katagatami. All right. You want to do? Yeah. Just don't squeeze well. This one, so this, your head's got to go to my back. There. Go through. Your elbow's going to go to the floor. There we go. The other side. Okay, so it's the head going to the back that's going to be the key. Lock. Step. Right. Good. There. Yep, elbow to the floor. Good. Turn. Just bring it like this. Drop your head. So when you bring this out, just bring it just if it's over the top like this, just bring it through. Yes, and drop your head down. There you go. So, let me watch that. So April, put your elbow to the floor. Very good. All right, Gracie. No pressure, but I'm watching you. Step. All right. Get your head to her back now, Gracie. Pull your head out from underneath her arm. Pull your head out. Yep. Now pull your foot back. Slide your right leg back up underneath you. All the way back. There you go. Head to the floor. Now put your right elbow to the floor, Gracie. You have to slide your elbow to the floor. Good. Now put your head to the floor. Your head goes to the floor. Nope, other side. Straight down like you're going to headbutt the floor. Good. Very nice. Good. All right, Hope. Drive your elbow to the floor. There you go. Make your body spin. Spin your body. Spin. Good. Okay, drop your, yep, you got to drop back up underneath her arm with your head. Okay, we're all having the same little issue there. Let's work on that. Put your elbow, your right elbow right to the floor. Hope. Slide your elbow to the floor. And remember, your partner needs to try to put their back on the mat because they don't want to have their back taken. There you go. Pull your legs back behind you, Hope. There you go. Head goes to the floor. Is your elbow on the floor, Hope? Your right elbow? Oh, she's tapping. Good. Okay, guys, come on back for a second. Okay. So everybody's having the same issue with clearing their head once they step over, which is pretty common. Okay. So he comes over. Everybody's getting the whizzer stopping the underhook. Okay. And then you're stepping over. That's good. Your elbow's driving right here. But then you're leaving your head here, and their arm might be coming up like this. Okay? So all right. So when I come to right here and I take this back step, my body goes out of the pocket and behind the arm. Okay? My arm that was originally planted is going to pull out here. Okay? So I clear my head out of this area. And then my head goes right down. So it's part of the maneuver of stepping over, and when my foot drops back, I'm starting to pull my head away from the front of their body into the back of their body. Okay, then you won't get your arm caught and your head caught. So here, we step over, drive. Okay. You want to get your head down onto their back. Okay. And then when I'm going for the choke, my elbow, take my jacket off because you'll be able to see better. My elbow goes to the floor. Here. And my head touches his head. Okay? So I'm closing that circle with my elbow to the floor and my head to his head. So there's very little room for him to come out of this circle, or this triangle. Here. Okay? Once I have him trapped in that triangle position, he can move around and it's fine. I can still do my triangle. Okay. Here. So I got to keep it tight by pushing my head to his head. And I have to make sure my elbow is planted firmly to the floor. If your elbow is up off the floor, you usually won't get the choke. Okay? If they're turning away from you still, it's hard to do this. Okay? If the person is turning away from you, we're not going to do this choke. What we're going to do is we're going to step over and we're going to take their back. Okay, so this arm triangle depends on your partner reacting on not wanting their back to get taken. So they put their back on the floor and they give you the triangle. If they keep moving away from you, like rolling up, this is fine. Now I step over in between his legs, take my harness, and roll him up into a back take. Okay? So let's practice for a couple more minutes on stepping over, going to the arm triangle if they put their back on the mat, and going to a back take if they do not put their back on the mat. Okay? All right, let's go. Yes, there you go. There. Get tight, get tighter up here, so that when you move, I stay with you. Okay.
That's just a weird hurting sign.
Yeah. Well, make your harness tight here, like hug it. Like, if you might not be in the exact position that you want to be in. Okay. If I'm here and I'm loose, it's gonna feel weird no matter what I do. But if I tighten it up, feel how you stay with me, okay, and you're not spinning around. Okay. If I'm loose, you'll go to your stomach, right? And then you're out of my back take. Okay. But if I stay tight with my harness, tight in, tight, 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 that's all you're worried about, you'll stay with the back take no matter which direction you go. Yep. Make that spin, drop. There you go. Now, boom. Over, tight. There you go. Yep. That's it. Yep. You can adjust it after that if you want. It's fine. So April, what I want you to do is make sure you're closing that triangle with your arms, okay? So your head has to work with your arms. So when you have, check it out. When you're here, right, and they're coming up, I want you to grab and I want you to squeeze just like you're gonna do your triangle. I want you to squeeze and make all of your effort into controlling this circle around their butt, around their shoulders and head. Okay? I'm going to squeeze nice and tight and stay right with her shoulders, or right with his shoulders. And then when I step over, it doesn't matter where he is, because I'm keeping this tight harness around his shoulders and armpit. Okay? So I want you to stay in there really tight. And once you pull your mom like up onto you, then you can start moving around to kind of get to your choking position. Okay? All right, try it for a couple more minutes. Go fast. There you go. There you go. Good. Let me try my arm. Down. Nice work, everybody. Okay. April, did you do X guard on Wednesday? Thumbs up if you did. Yes? Okay, cool. All right. We're just going to do a drill to finish out on an X guard position, and we're going to work on switching from side to side and working on making sure our feet understand where they need to go for X guard, okay? So with our partner, we're going to have them stand up, okay? And we want to have them put their legs apart. Okay. And we're going to go to like that deep half position, and we're going to put ourselves into X guard. Okay. So here's our deep half. All right. And then here's our X guard position right here. Okay. So our top leg is on the thigh, and our bottom leg is behind the knee. Okay. So we're going to do a drill where we move from side to side. All right, but I want everybody to get up into this position and make sure that you're feeling comfortable with this X guard position, okay? So your bottom leg, your knee is in front of their knee, and your foot is behind their knee. And your top leg, your foot is on the top of their thigh, and your knee is behind them. So like if they sat down, they would sit down on your back knee. Okay, so you should have a pretty good structure, right? So have your partner sit on your back knee. You should be able to hold them without too much, okay? All right. Okay, so what we're going to drill is we're going to drill moving from one side to the other, okay? So our top foot is going to go through, okay? So we're going to slide our top foot to the back. All right? Now our front hand is going to go up to that leg. Okay, so it's going to basically replace our foot here. Okay. Our scooping arm is going to come to the inside of their knee. And then we're going to scoop underneath the other leg, pull ourselves, and bring our foot to the front. Okay. So now my front foot is going to slide through. It's almost like your partner pushes that foot down and through, right? So he pushes it through, so my hand comes up to replace it. Okay. Now, my scooping hand, I'm going to go to the other side. And as I switch, my foot that's behind him is going to come back up. So I'm kind of in this butterfly position now. And now I'm going to scoop the far side. My butterfly on that side is going to come to the front. And I'm X guard to the other side. Okay? So top leg goes through, block, switch, butterfly. Okay? And now we're going to start our scoop on the other side. And X guard to the other side. Okay? So let's go kind of back and forth. Right? So your partner pushes your top foot down, block with the hand, rotate the other hand to the inside of the knee. Okay? You can even put your foot down if you need to. I come to this X guard position, and then I'm scooping to the other side. And as I pull myself, my foot drops down. And I'm into the other side, okay? So let's just grab our partner and let's work on moving from one side to the other, okay? So go ahead, push. So just swivel.
You bring your hips up.
For X, but
You bring your hips up.
no. No, mostly what you're doing is you're straightening, pushing this leg up, and then bringing it back. Yeah, so so you're off balance. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do a little bit of balancing for the top person and a little bit of moving for the bottom person. Okay. And then we're gonna do a time drill and we'll be done. Okay. So we're gonna go into our X guard here. Okay, so here's our balancing and our moving, okay? So from this position, I'm going to extend him out, okay? And then I'm gonna bring him back, all right? Then I'm going to move him forward and pull him back, okay? So I'm gonna try different directions, keeping my partner moving a little bit, okay? So when I go to move him forward, really what I'm doing is I'm kind of rolling in that direction, and I'm bringing his knee to the floor, okay? When I'm moving backwards, I'm pushing with my top foot. I'm trying to push him backwards. When I'm stretching him out, I'm just pushing my feet apart or pushing my feet away from my body. Okay. See how his hands go to the floor? This is what X-Guard does, is it makes them put their hands on the floor, makes them get off balance, makes their legs light, makes their hips light because they're away from your body. Okay, but we need to be able to move them around a little bit. Okay, go very slow with your partner. Go very slowly. Right, do both sides. Okay, just a little practice with feeling where those balance points are. Try to keep your legs in a good X-Guard position, okay? So your front knee is in front, or your bottom knee is in front, your top knee is in back, your feet are connected very tightly to their leg. If you want to reach up and grab their arm, that's fine. You can grab either arm, close or far. You can even grab their collar. Mm-hmm. Nice, Hope. Grab his close arm, Hope. Grab his close arm. Yeah, with your left hand. With your left hand. Let go of his far arm. Grab his close arm. There you go. Scoop in. Okay, so now when you feel like him coming towards you, so move your legs. So like if he's got to put his other arm down, if you just think about this, okay? If you push his hand that you're holding on to his far leg on the inside, and you pull your knees towards your left shoulder, you'll make him roll. Good, April. X-Guard is very good if you're small and your opponent is big for keeping them off balance, because your structure helps you control the person. It's not a matter of strength. It's just a structural position. Your legs are much stronger than most people's weight. Nice, Gracie. Okay, move. Stretch her out, Gracie. Push your feet away from you. There you go. Good. Very nice. Very nice. Pull her back. Okay, so I want you to try to pull her back by connecting your feet around her leg and then bringing your knees towards your shoulders. So pull her with your feet. There you go. Good. Now go front and back. So to take her back, you're going to use your top foot and you're going to pull her hip backwards. Oh, turn your right pinky toe back to her leg. There. Yes, good. Okay. Good. If you want her to put her hands to the floor, what you're going to do is you're going to kind of roll to your left. Now get your right pinky toe onto her leg. There you go. Okay. Now hold on tight with that shoulder arm and roll towards her front side. Now keep your legs there. You can even use your top knee on the back of her leg to push her down. There you go. Good. Okay. All right. Good job, everybody. Let's do a time drill with our first exercise where we were stepping over, okay? So we can use a partner, or you can just go solo if you want. So what we're gonna do, why don't you scoot out for just a second so I have some room and I don't keep you. Okay, so we go over 1, over 2. Okay, so plant, step, drop, plant, step, drop. Okay, so every time you do a half, or every time you go over to the other side, that's 1. Okay, so this motion has to be done without thinking about it. Okay, if you have to think about it, it's already too late. So repeating it and drilling it will help make it instinctive, okay? So plant, step, drive. Plant, step, drive. Plant, step, drive. Plant, step, drive. Okay? And if we're using a partner, okay. Plant, step, drive. Plant, step, drive. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So our first minute's going to be our practice. So we got 2 rounds. 1 practice, 1 speed round. Grab my phone. You're going to do it. Okay. Grab my timer. Stopwatch. Timer. 1 minute. Okay, everybody ready? First round, start. Nice, April. Try to be smooth like butter. Try to float around the top. Float around. 10 seconds. All right, stop. Okay, check in. What do you get next?
I for the time.
Oh, he didn't count. Practice. Well, you still got to count. You got to see if you can beat your score.
Okay, 10.
All right, Max got 10. Thumbs down. What's thumbs down? No counting? Oh, no count. Okay. Gracie got 4. Good job, Gracie. Hope got 10. Very nice, Hope. Okay. All right. So, what do you got, Felix? I didn't see you. Oh, he didn't count. Okay. All right. Round 2. Second person, first round, or first person, second round. Okay. If you didn't count last time, try to count this time. All right. Here we go. Ready, set, go. Go ahead, Max. One, two. Nice, April. Halfway there. Nice, Hope. Okay, stop. Good job, everybody. All right, check in. Let's see what you got.
20.
Max got 20. Nice, Max. 16 for Felix. Nice job, Felix. 14 from April. 8 for Gracie. 12 for Hope. Good job. You guys are getting smoother. Okay? This is a smooth motion. Okay? It requires you to smoothly make this motion right here. Okay? You got to think about like you're floating. Okay? Okay, think about your body kind of floating around the top of the other person's head. Okay? Right? Make that transition and that movement natural and smooth. Okay. Round 1 for player 2, or round 2 for player 1, or round 3 if you've been doing them all. Okay? All right, get ready. Beat your last score. Ready? Go. Nice, April. Pull that leg back, Gracie. When you step over, make sure you pull your bottom leg back up underneath you so you go back to your knees. Nope, step over with the other foot, Gracie. Step over, yeah, step with your right foot. Nope, your right foot. Okay, stop. Good job, everybody. Okay, let's see what you got.
22.
20. Oh, you beat it by 2. Nice job, Max. Wait for the other ones to come in. I don't think. Oh, I can't see. Go look at the numbers because they're not popping up.
Oh. Sorry.
That's okay.
Felix got 19.
Nice job, Felix. You almost at 20. You got one more round to get it.
Amber got 16, or April got 16.
Nice job, April. Okay,
Oh. Hope got 14 and Grace got 6.
okay, 14 and 6. Good job. Okay. I know it can be very confusing when you're doing this. Like the way that your body moves can be very confusing. Okay, but just keep in mind, Gracie, keep in mind, when your hand goes down, your other foot steps over. Okay, so I'm blocking with my left hand, my right foot steps over the head. Okay, so if you keep that in mind, it'll make your movement a lot easier. Okay, so hand goes down, other foot steps over the head, then drive with your elbow. Okay, and then you're gonna end up like this. Your front leg slides up underneath you, okay? Your front leg slides up underneath you. Watch. Block. Okay. Slide. Block, step, drive, and then slide. Okay? Last round, round 4. Second round for second person. Okay. Ready. Set. Go. Nice, Felix. Take a big back step, Felix. Take a big back step. There you go. Sorry, I messed you up. Five seconds. Okay, stop. All right, check in.
22.
22. Is that better than your last one?
That's the
Same, 22. Well, that's hard to beat. What do we got?
17, 13, 17.
Coach Steve got 13. Nice, Coach. 17 for April. Wow, April, nice job. 17 for Felix. I think that was your check-in. 17, Felix. Awesome. What? You're raising fingers. Maybe not. Okay. Good job, everybody. That's a really hard maneuver to make. It's got a lot of changes of position, and you have to react to what the other person is doing. It can be really difficult. Okay, but this is something that is done by the best in the world. Okay, this is one of the things that they drill all the time, because it's not just that it's used in competition. It's just your body moving from one side to the other. It's your body transitioning and being smooth in your movement, which is important. So, it's something that you can just practice when you're, whatever, just being, solo. You're you're sitting watching TV, you can hit it a couple times. Try to really concentrate on when you end up in this position, drawing this bottom leg back. Okay, drawing it back and up underneath. Okay. This can be, this movement here where you're sliding and you're staying low is super important to be able to do. Okay. And drawing your leg back up underneath in that position and staying on top is really important as well. Okay. So anyway, good job, everybody. Happy Sunday. We'll get back on Wednesday. Coach Steve is back on Wednesday. If you check, Zen Planner has the Zoom links in it for Sunday and Wednesday. So if we do not send out a remind and you can't remember the link, it'll be in Zen Planner. Okay. Now we're always going to use BJJ as the password. Okay. All right. Let's get out of here. There we go. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. It's really nice to see you. Hands feet together. Close. Close. Thanks. Close. Thanks. Good job. Good to see you guys. Talk to you later. Bye, Felix. Nice to see you.